Welcome to Big Red Leads. I am Big Red, getting you and your business back to the black. Today, I have a message for everyone because, one, a lot of people sit in this mindset that the majority of the people, I'll say, on the globe have. I'm going to use the United States, and I'm going to stick in the U.S. because that's where I live and that's where I truly reside. Now, understand, mindset is the foundation. I'm going to go into this as fast and as hard as I can, and hopefully some people get it, some people don't. Maybe you need to watch this a couple times. Like, share, definitely subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Understand that mindset is the foundation of everything that you will do, everything that you will become, everything that you are. In your current state, your future state, wherever you are, mindset is everything. Now understand, when I was homeless, out of all the people that I was hanging around, one person out of that group at that particular time is somebody I consider a friend, a true friend. The coldest thing he said to me, Red, you are hanging around these losers. And he included himself. He said, you are too smart, you are too talented to be couch surfing. Now, that conversation changed my life. Now, I have a great family. I wasn't using drugs. I was barely drinking. I was being lazy. Let's just call it what it is. I know what it is now. I can look back on it, on that particular period in my life, and I'm like, what the hell was I doing? Now, understand, mindset is the foundation. Understand that success does not always mean wins. You need to get your losses now and learn the lessons in the L's that come with that so that you can become bigger, badder, and stronger. This is the whole thing. Like, everything that you're doing is to get better. When you sit up here and you complain and you bitch and moan about the cost of a program, especially if this is a good coach, there's only a handful of great coaches out there, and I know the names of some of them, but I might not know all of them personally. I know a few. Some of their programs are going to run anywhere from, let's say, we'll start at the small end, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. And these aren't even their masterminds. These are just some of the programs that they have. Now, understand, there's a lot of coaches out here who are charging, let's say, some prices that don't really speak to the level of what you're actually getting. Understand that money is an investment in you. It's not you paying that individual. Now, if you come into a program and you are sitting up there and you're one of those people who complain the entire time and are not doing the work, you need to shut up, and you paid this person for a reason. Do what they're telling you to do, or do what they're asking you to do, because obviously it works in some semblance, because they wouldn't have so many people coming to them and bringing money to them. Now, there are some bad coaches out there. There are a lot of coaches out here who run this little carousel. I saw something the other day that had me dying laughing, because what this coach was talking about, not only is he a coach, but he is a business-minded coach. He is one of the best business coaches in the world. And there are a lot of coaches and a lot of big names that you've heard of, seen on TV, did this and this and this and this and this, who go to this man and follow and try to use some of his material, which is, hopefully I'll be able to meet this individual one day. But understand, the coaching carousel is something that those of us who've been in the space for a little while understand what it is. You buy into a program, you pay this amount of money, and then the next thing you know, a few months go by. Yeah, you learned a little bit. You learned a few things here and there. You're taking some action, which is all good. That's what you want to do. You want to take massive action, learn, apply, take action. That's what you want. Just what you want to get better. But what happens is they come back a couple months later, they hit you for another $5,000. They hit you for another $10,000. Before you know it, you spend $80,000 and then you're overwhelmed with so much information that you can't even apply it. One, either they're not doing real mindset work, or they're in it for the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. I've paid thousands of dollars to be in some rooms. Now, understand that because some of the gems that were dropped at those events, I got my money's worth. I'll never go back to couch surfing. I promise you that much. But what I will say is that individual who spoke to me that particular day told me what I needed to hear at that particular moment, and it just struck a chord. Are you willing to take massive action and get in the right, quote unquote, the correct mindset to actually do the work? Are you going to do the work if you invest with a coach who has got something that is designed to help you win? A good coach wants you to win. I don't know any coach who's worth their salt who is not putting something out there that they not only believe in, know it works, and they're charging an appropriate price for it. When I say appropriate, I've seen a mastermind that was $500 and it was 2 modules. Both modules were less than 30 minutes. And people would scream they want their money back. Now, I'm not saying that there's not some coaches out there who charge a lower price or a lower ticket for their things, but you need to check the pedigree. You need to check the pedigree. Has this person done real work? Have they given, or has their clientele gotten massive results? Are you willing to step into the mindset of money? I'm not saying law of attraction, but a little bit of that. And understand that if you do not put the work in when you step into these places, you are losing. And not only that, you're being lazy. You are a couch surfer. Because you think it's cool to complain about the fact that you just spent $20,000, $50,000 into a mastermind and you didn't even show up to do the work. And this person is telling you, a good coach is going to tell you when you're screwing up, when you're messing up, when you're not doing what needs to be done to actually get your wins. Because see, understand, yes, I want you to take the losses. I want you to take the L's, take the lessons, and that is success. Winning is addictive. We're not talking about chasing a bag. We're not talking about that. But if I give a coach $20,000 $50,000, guess what? I'm probably going to see double, if not triple that money just in a short period of time, because I'm going to put in the work that I paid for. It's the same concept of going to the gym. I'm paying a gym membership to go put myself through the rigors and get out of my own damn comfort zone. I know 3 people. 3. I know thousands of people. I know 3 people who have made a fortune working a job. 3. I heard something yesterday that I was worried, but then again, I asked the young man, why does he believe that and why did he say it? He said that he wants a comfortable life, but he's not willing to do the work for it. He didn't say that he wasn't willing to do the work, but talking to this young man and having conversations with him, I hope he sees this video. Understand, that'll never happen. Out of the thousands of people that I know 3 people who have amassed a fortune working a job. 3. I hope you're seeing this. Doesn't work that way. What's done in the dark will always come to light. So what I'm simply saying is, if you're not studying, if you're not reading, if you're not acquiring knowledge and then applying that and then throwing it in and taking massive action with it, A lot of people retain a lot of information. They have a lot of information. They have information overload, and then they just get stuck. They end up just become paralyzed in where they are. It's a horrible place to be. I've been there. I've done it. Understand? You see this big head? I have a big head. Fits my body. I grew into this head. I've had this head since I was a little boy. I'm just glad that what's in it works. You have to take massive action with the knowledge and the wisdom and the info that you receive. You have to take, and not 6 months from now, like immediately. Apply it. Try it out. If it doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. Mindset is the foundation of your success. Whatever it is, it's the foundation of your success. I can't make it any simpler than that. Like, share, definitely subscribe to the channel. Understand, the people you hang around will tell you everything you need to know. And if you hang around them too long and they're not successful, that's on you. When I was homeless and when I was couch surfing, when my friend Jason pulled me aside and told me that, I knew I was meant for bigger and better and greater things. I already knew it. I was being lazy. Not wanting to step into the responsibility of being a father. Not wanting to step into the responsibility of being an adult. Not only not being an adult, I didn't want to grow up. And sometimes you need a kick in the ass to get you moving. You know what the jackpot part? It wasn't from my grandfather. It wasn't from my mom. It wasn't from my uncles. It wasn't from my aunts. It wasn't from family. It wasn't even from some of my close friends. This came from somebody who happened to be a friend. And to be honest with you, a real friend. He told me, hey, what I was doing stinks. It wasn't working. It's not where you need to be. It's not where you should be. You shouldn't even be hanging around us. You are meant for great things. And I'm so glad I had that conversation. And my way of thinking, not only did my way of thinking and a better understanding of I need to discipline myself kick in, but it was so simple and straight to the point. This is why I don't like sugarcoating things for people. Some people take offense to it. That's their problem. I'm not here to entertain you. Here at Big Red Leaves, we are not here to entertain you. Yes, it might fall under, it might fall under teaching as well as entertainment. But understand, we are not here to entertain you. Once you get enrolled with us, we are here to drive and push for success for you. We've done the work. Now you have to show up and do it. So when you go and you hire a coach, or if they're in a good space, and they know what they're doing and they're marketing and advertising properly, and they have a very, very high reputation or good reputation in the community, understand they're charging a high ticket for a reason. They get results. And if you're worried about how much it costs, that also speaks to the mindset work that needs to be done. I'm not going down that road right now, but I've touched on it a little bit. That's a whole nother conversation. You're worth the investment of $50,000. You're worth the investment of $5,000. You're worth it. So, hope this message helps today. Mindset is your foundation. Success is not always the wins. Sometimes it's the lessons that come in the losses. Love you all. Talk soon, my friends. Have a great day. Let's go get it.